Welcome to another episode of Odyssey News, and today is Friday, so Odyssey News has a special episode on Fridays where we talk about things that are upcoming or things that we want to come. So today's topic will be the Nintendo Direct and my top picks. But today I think I'm going to need a little bit of help because this video is kind of jam-packed, right? It's kind of heavy. So I might need a co-star to help me out for today. And I want to introduce you to the very first co-star, co-host here at Mike Odyssey, Lincoln. Hey, Lincoln. Lincoln is our brand new co-star here at Mike Odyssey. He'll be making an appearance from time to time. Yeah, I can call him Link for short. All right, Lincoln, so what do you think is going to happen in that direct? Huh? You got to tell me because I need your help. You're my co-star today. Alright, before we get into this, if you're looking for a place where you can call home when it comes to Nintendo news and Nintendo goodness, then you are in the right place. This is Mike Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey. You're watching Odyssey News, and here we have Monday through Friday Odyssey News every single day. 3 topics, the best ones, by the way. On the weekends, we have unboxings, yes, reviews and products, just like you see behind me everywhere. There's a whole bunch of products, including this crazy thing here for this upcoming weekend. And every single month, at the end of the month, we have Nintopic Podcast, where we interview your favorite voice actors, like the Super Mario voice actors and others. So yeah, if you're looking for a really cool place to hang out, make friends, and also get to know and have fun with Nintendo, then you are here. I'm Mike Odyssey, and I'm your guy. So make sure to hit subscribe, hit that little bell thingy so you don't miss another Mike Odyssey video, and let's begin this journey together. Thank you for considering subscribing. Let's get to the news. While I have Link here, I'm going to tell you about my first pick for the Nintendo Direct, and I'm pretty sure that you guys have your picks too, so let's go ahead and talk about that. My first pick, okay, is Mario Odyssey 2. Yes, Mario Odyssey 2 is a game that we need to see in the next Direct. It's been since 2017 since we had the last Mario game. It's 2022. I think it's about time they gave us a brand new Mario game. I'm not counting Bowser's Fury because Bowser's Fury was like an addition, like a little mini game attached to another game that had already come out, like a port, right? Mario 3D World. But Mario Odyssey 2 is one that is due. Come on. And I think Link agrees. I think he wants to see Mario Odyssey 2. My next pick is Metroid Prime 4. Yes, Metroid Prime 4, I know we've been hearing since 2017. There are 3 games that were highlighted in this last meeting or report by Nintendo to their shareholders, and one of the games was Metroid Prime 4. Okay, and I believe that Nintendo will not bring up this game and let their shareholders, hey, no, this game is on the way, without this game actually being on the way. And the only reason why they would bring up that game is because it has to be close to completion. And when the game is close to completion, we're going to hear about it. So in the next Nintendo Direct, we might hear about Metroid Prime 4. And I also believe we're going to get either the trilogy or the Prime remake or remaster. Another game that I feel should make it to the Nintendo Direct because this character has been absent for a while is Donkey Kong. We should be seeing some type of Donkey Kong game coming out or announcement in the future Nintendo Direct, and hopefully we get a good updated version of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has existed in the 3D world, and I feel like he should go back to it and get his own open world, his own little jungle area where you discover an island, you know, full of things and things to do, like just like an open platform, open world thing. Because I know Donkey Kong has the most potential of having this type of game since he lives in a jungle. It's an entire jungle area. So imagine having an entire jungle area for Donkey Kong to explore and to basically whatever villain does or steals or something, him be able to solve that problem in that open zone. So Donkey Kong, and I think we're going to see that in the next Nintendo Direct for 2023. Another game that might make it to the next Nintendo Direct is a game that was delayed because of work conditions, but I think that Nintendo is going to go ahead and release it or even shadow drop it on that Nintendo Direct, is Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. This game was delayed because of world conditions, and Nintendo thought that it wasn't the right time to release it based on what was happening, in places. And well, this game should be making it because it was one of the games that was brought up in that report as well to their shareholders. So Nintendo was just refreshing their memories and say, hey, we still have this game here. It's done. We just need to find the right time to release it. And I believe that 2023 or even 2022, all right, along the holiday season will be a good time to just shadow drop it and release that game. Now, recently we got a release date for Hogwarts Legacy on the Xbox and the PlayStation and PC, but one console was basically not announced. They said they were going to announce it at a later date, and I believe that Hogwarts Legacy is a game big enough for Nintendo to want to announce that game on their Nintendo Direct. My next pick is Hogwarts Legacy. Now, Nintendo has promised that they were going to release a Zelda game every single year, and they have kept that promise until 2022, where we have yet to see any Zelda-related information being brought to us, except for the delayed version of Breath of the Wild 2. So I'm expecting Nintendo to shadow drop a few games, a few ports on the Nintendo Switch, maybe even a remake of Oracle Season, Oracle Ages, or even Link to the Past, a game just like Link's Awakening, since Link's Awakening was basically given to us in the Direct and just released recently after that in the holiday season as well. So this could very well be the case for The Legend of Zelda. If not a remake, we might get the ports for, of course, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess that people have been talking about. But yeah, Zelda game is my next choice for Nintendo Direct. I believe that in this Nintendo Direct, we're going to get more consoles added to Nintendo Online. And I'm talking about the Game Boy games and GameCube games. And don't be surprised if we go over to Sega and they gave us the other console, the Dreamcast, on the Nintendo Online service. And if this happens, this will be one of the best services out there. Imagine having all the retro consoles like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, having Game Boy, having GameCube, having Sega Genesis, and also having the Sega Dreamcast added to the Nintendo Switch. So for my next pick for this Nintendo Direct and my final pick, I believe Nintendo will add more consoles to Nintendo Online. All right, that is it for this episode of Odyssey News. Lincoln is ready for his nap. I hope you guys enjoyed his presence here on this episode, and hopefully let me know if you want to see them in future episodes on Instagram and a whole bunch of stuff. He loves playing with those toys back there, so we'll get him to play, and I'll show you guys in a future episode. All right, that is it for this episode. I will see you in the next one. I am Mike Odyssey. Peace.